everyone, it's Kate here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some update news for Malgamation's Island. Now, there's quite a bit I do want to get through, and I don't think all of this is in the game yet, but if there's some stuff that is in the game that I went over, just make sure to comment down below so I know that. But anyway, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to become late potatoes, and like this video if you guys enjoy my Malgamation Island videos, or you want more Malgamation Island videos, and let's get right into the video. So there's some new things I do want to be talking about today, and the first one I want to be talking about is there's going to be new weather. Now in this video I'm showing you guys right here, it looks to be purple rain. Now I don't think we've ever had weather in the game. I'm not sure. I can't remember if we did or not. But as you can see in this video, we do have purple rain. So when it does rain, I guess it's going to be purple, or this could be acid rain. I'm not completely sure on what it could be. But this is very cool that they're going to be adding weather to the game, and it'll give a little bit of life to the game as well. So another thing we have is actually a little bit of a sneak peek of the Malgamation Island loading screen. And as you can see in this video right here, we have a loading screen with Malgamation Island. Then we have select creatures, the amber shop, the settings and controls. And then if you're like a developer or something, it's going to have the dev room of your dev creature or something around that. And in this video, it also changes the background. So in the first part, it's going to have like I guess a different part of the map. And then after like a few seconds, it's going to change into another map, which is super cool. And I actually love this a lot better than the one we have now. And I feel like this will give the game a lot more life to it, and it's going to make it a lot better. And I do like the new font they're using in this game. Our last one is a little bit different than the font we have now, but as you can see in this one, there's a new font which looks super cool. You'll probably see it in some of the videos I'm going to be showing you today, but let's go ahead and move on. Now the next thing I want to talk about, which is probably going to be one of the biggest things that is going to be talked about in today's video, is a new sleeping mode. So as you can see in this video, there is a creature that they're playing, and they really need some rest, as you can see here. Their stamina will not go down, or not go up for them to run around. They have to sleep to do this. Pretty sure I think this is going to be a settings where you can change it, so then you can actually not have to worry about sleeping unless you guys really want to. I'm not officially sure if this is what's going to happen. But you don't need to rest extremely long, as you can only rest for a few, and as soon as you do that, then your stamina will come back, and you won't be as sleepy anymore, as you can see there. And it tells you when you're sleepy or not. I feel like this is going to be super cool to add to the game. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to turn this off or on. I don't know if this is going to be something you have to worry about in the game. Not officially sure on that one, but let's go ahead and move on. Now the next video we have is above the Ogre, and right now the Ogre is kind of, I think, limited, so it's still limited and it's not out yet. I will announce and tell you guys when they're going to bring it out, because I'll be making a video on it. But as you can see in this one, they are working on the weapons, and when you click, you will be able to attack with the weapons. I guess different weapons will do different damage and higher or lower damage. And it's still whip, so this is probably going to be not official, but if it is official, then this looks awesome already. If it's not, then it probably will look a little bit different or a little bit better when it comes into the game. Now the next video I do want to show, I'm knocking out all the videos, and then I'll show you guys some of the new models and some of the models already in the game. But as you can see in this video, we do have space. So if you guys are a flying creature and you fly a little bit too high, you will be going into space, and there isn't going to be enough air up there for you to go and breathe. So if you guys are up there for a long time, it's probably going to take your health down, and you'll have to go back down. Probably the space glider is going to be the only one that can survive this, because obviously it's a space glider, it's supposed to live in space, and it's has a buff when it goes up in the air. So maybe there's going to be islands up there, maybe in space, or in this little space area, there's going to be islands for the space gliders to land on, and they will have buffs and everything like that, which would be super cool if that actually happens. But again, that's just my theory on what could happen. This could just be they're adding space, and only space gliders can go up there. Now the next thing is a new flying system for the flying creatures. As you can see here, when you go into the game now, if you hit Q, you can just go fly up. In this video here, it's showing you that you cannot hit Q anymore just to fly up. You have to sprint and then fly up, which gives it a more realistic feel, and I like that they're doing this a lot to the game. And as you can see, they just have to sprint. It doesn't take you long to get up into the air. Maybe different creatures, it will be different for them. I don't know if Space God is going to have to do this. He might have to, or she might have to. But Either way, this is awesome that they're going to add this. It might annoy some people, but as long as it's not too long that you have to run to go into the air, I think it will be a good addition to the game. And if you do look into this video right here, we do see the new UI or GUI. There's also new fonts, like I said in the past of this video, and it looks like they replaced a little bit of things and moved around some things, so it looks a little bit different. Honestly, like how they have this laid out, as we can see only a little bit of it. We can't see the entire thing, but as we can see it, we can see a little bit here. We see the amber, the packs, the growth kind of, the oxygen kind of, and then we have the hunger and thirst and the diet, which is still like kind of the same, but it's just moved around and the font's a little bit different. Now the next video is kind of interesting and I'm excited. I don't know if you could do this to players or not, but this would be funny if you can. So as you can see in this video, we have the Uga running up to one of the bots, or this could be a player, I'm not completely sure. It's probably a bot because of the way it's walking. But as you can see, when they hit it with the fire, it catches on fire. Now, if you can do this to players, I'm going to be really excited to do this, because honestly, this would be really fun to do to other players. I don't know if it's going to be only bots. It would suck kind of if it was only bots. So if you guys are watching this and you're a developer, maybe make this so then they can do this to players as well. I mean, this would be awesome to add. But yes, this is probably going to be official. I don't think it's a whip because as you can see, it looks a little bit clean and smooth. So this may be official. If not, it's going to be a whip and it'll look a little bit better than it does now. Now, those are all the videos. Now we have some other models I do want to show you. But before I do, one of the developers have put here a little bit more of an explaining of what the temperature thing is going to be and how it's going to basically react into the game. So what they said is certain regions of the map will have their own specific temperatures. These will change with the seasons. If you enter these regions, your temperature will gradually change to the regional temperature. To slow down the change, you can only slow it down, not stop it entirely. You can do any of these things listed below. Huddle around your own species. They have the same age or older. Children cannot warm other children up or bathe in the sunlight to stay warm for longer. If you have a campfire being nearby, it would also warm you up. Swim in water or rest in the shade. You cannot stack these effects. The only prove is 0.5 of the temperature change. The reason you cannot stop these temperatures from changing is to encourage creatures to exist in the Pacific regions of the map. Example would be the Dea shouldn't be outside hotter regions, and the Iceman shouldn't be outside the colder ones, or the hotter ones. Agrics shouldn't stay in the hot areas for too long. When outside your temperature region, being under half water and hunger will start to hurt you instead of being at empty. Frostbite will increase the hunger drain, and heat stroke will increase the thirst drain, and stop stamina from regenerating. So that's all I have for the temperature explaining. If you guys are excited for this, make sure to comment down below if you guys are excited for the temperature thing. I honestly am, but let's go ahead and move on to some of the models, remodels, and new creatures, and etc. that will be coming into the game, because there's quite a bit that I have to actually talk about, and then there's a little bit of animations for existing models or kind of remodels, but let's get right into it. So the first one is the Hinvar, and as you can see, this guy is in the game, so that means he's probably ready to be added into the game. So when they have this big update that will come out, this guy will probably be added when it comes out. I've honestly been excited for this guy. He's actually been in development for a long time. Like, it was probably like 4 or 3 months ago that they actually announced that this guy was going to be a thing, and then we started not hearing anything about it, and now we actually see it in the game. So which is super cool, and I'm hoping that this actually comes in the next update. Probably will, since we can see it in the game. The next thing is the Nahwin remodel, and I haven't showed this guy to you guys actually. This was in development when I did my last update video, but I accidentally forgot to add this into the video. So now, hey, we're looking at this now, and it's in Roblox Studio. This only has it in Roblox Studio. I don't think there's a rig yet. If there is, we haven't seen it, and there hasn't been any really animations shown to us so far, but they probably have animations or something around that, which it looks super cool, and I feel like this is way better than the model we have now. It could be changed a little bit to make it look a little bit like the Nahwin in a way, because I don't know, the wings, I feel like they shouldn't have really added wings like that. I think they're wings. I'm pretty sure they're wings. But I feel like the wings could have been something else. Maybe like really big flippers. That would be funny. But I don't know. It looks good, but I feel like the wings could have been something else. But let's go ahead and move on to the next model. Now, the next model, I don't know specifically what this is, but it does resemble the Osmar, so I'm going to say this could be a remodel for the Osmar, and if it is, it looks fantastic, and I feel like this would be a lot better to have than the Osmar we have now. But again, I don't know if this is actually the Osmar, because all we have is just a picture, and they didn't really explain what it was. It does have a name above that could be just a name they're gonna make it or something like that. So this could be a whole new model, or this could be like a subspecies of the Osmar, or this could be the remodel for itself. I don't know. Either way, it's going to be amazing to have in the game. All we have is the rig and the model at the moment. There's no animations, but it looks fantastic, and let's move on. The next one is the ESSEC remodel. So I think that's how it's pronounced. But this guy I've said in the past is going to be getting a remodel, and then it got canceled, and now we have a new one. And here's what the model looks like. It looks fantastic. I feel like the legs is a little bit too much, and I'm kind of curious on how this guy's going to walk and how he's going to like basically walk and run, because he doesn't have back legs and he has small legs. So maybe he's going to be like a snake kind of. Which kind of doesn't fit the guy a little bit, but either way, it's going to be fine, and maybe they're going to be able to float or something. Maybe it's going to have really strong arms or something. But here it is in Roblox, and this looks amazing. Well, Roblox Studio. It has no rig or animations so far from what we've seen, but I will keep you guys updated if I see anything like that. Then we have a new model, and it I thought it was going to be a Hoopy remodel at first. I'm like, wait a minute, no, the Hoopy already has his model. So this is probably going to be a new creature, maybe a subspecies of it, kind of. It looks similar to the Hoopy, but it has like a duck-ish face, so it's probably not a subspecies. It's probably just a whole new creature. It looks super cool, and it has like a really big, huge fluff thingy around its neck. And as you can see in this picture right here, this is Roblox Studio, and here is the size difference from the Hoopy and the J with this new creature. It looks pretty big, to be honest. I thought it was going to be smaller, but it's actually pretty big, so it's cool, and I can't wait for this guy to be in game. It's probably going to be a herbivore from what it looks like, but it could be an omnivore, it could be a carnivore, we never know, but from what it looks like, it could be a herbivore. But anyway, guys, this is it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to comment down below about this stuff that I reviewed in this video and what you guys think about it. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!